Hey guys, this is Stacy from eatthebite.com, and today I'm making incredible taco grilled cheese sandwiches. It's pretty straightforward. We'll chop some onions, make some awesome crispy crumbly taco filling. We'll get out Nana's old flat top griddle and lay out our buttered bread. We'll add some cheese, the taco filling, and some green chilies on top, and then we'll toast it till they're golden brown and crispy. So, let me show you how to make it. You'll need half of a medium to large size onion. Then we'll just cut it in half, slice it into thin strips, and after that we'll dice it down into smaller bits. So you'll need to run your knife over the onions a few times like you see here. I've got a regular Colby Jack cheese and pepper jack cheese for this. You can use either or both. I've also got a nice loaf of a thicker sliced brioche bread, which worked great for this, and of course some taco seasoning. We're going to start by shredding a bunch of cheese. You can use all Colby Jack or all pepper jack or both, and I did go with both on this one. After that, you'll need to butter one side of each slice of bread. We're going for a very thin coating here, just enough so we'll get a nice crunchy golden brown exterior. We're going to set that aside and mix together a little tomato paste with a splash of water, and we're going to add that to our taco filling later. I'm adding ground beef to a pan, and you'll need to chop this up continually throughout the cooking process. I'm using my big wooden spoon and a smaller spatula to get that done. And if you've got a lot of fat in the pan like this in the middle of cooking the beef, carefully tilt your pan to spoon out most of the fat, but leave a little bit behind. Once it looks about like this, we're going to go ahead and push the beef aside, and we're going to add the onions to the other side of the pan. There's still a little bit of fat in there from the beef, so we'll cook the onions in that for a couple of minutes while stirring it a few times. We're looking for the onions to just start softening, and then we'll mix them right in with the beef. And for me, I want this beef to be crispy and crumbly, so I've now got the heat on high, and after the onions are mixed through, we're just going to leave it untouched so the beef can start to crisp on the bottom. A couple minutes later, you'll give it a stir, and you can see that beef is getting a nice little crispy crust on it. After that, we're going to add our tomato paste to the pan, along with some taco seasoning. Then we're going to mix everything together until it's well combined. And you want to make sure you give it a little taste here as well. Depending on the taco seasoning you used, you may need to add a little bit of salt or no salt. I found it did need a little bit of salt, so I gave it a light sprinkling here, and then I gave it one final mix, and you're done. I pulled out Nana's old countertop griddle for this one and brushed it with a little bit of olive oil. Then I laid my bread slices buttered side down on the griddle. Next, we'll add the shredded cheese to both slices of bread. And the reason we're doing this is because we're using crumbled beef as the filling, and we want to make sure the beef sticks to the cheese so it doesn't fall out when we eat it. Once we've added the cheese, next up is our taco filling. Just spoon as much as you can onto each bread slice and then gently push down with your spoon. After that, I am going to go ahead and add some canned green chilies to the top of the taco filling. This adds a great layer of flavor to the sandwiches, so please don't skip it. Last up, we just have to put the tops on our sandwiches, and all that melty cheese on the top is going to adhere to the crumbled beef to hold the sandwich together. Now it's time to cut the sandwiches in half and take a look inside. You can eat this as is, and you can also serve these with all your favorite taco toppings on the side. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to leave you with my live commentary of tasting this awesome sandwich. But without further ado, I'd like to begin. I'm going to just begin and take this one. Here, I'm beginning. Oh. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a delicious sandwich. Okay. I took the first bite without any fixins just because it tastes fantastic just like this. But now I'm like super tempted to just do a little guac dip in there. Oh. Oh, yeah. Here. I'll take a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of guac. Oh, I'm such a little baby. This is how I eat quesadillas too, by the way. I take one little scoop of everything and put it on every bite. That's what a weirdo I am. So, which is what I just did here. I love the green chilies. They really shine through here. Oh, this is insane.
I cannot tell you how delicious this is. Brioche bread is perfect. Absolutely perfect for this. And as you can tell, like all 4 sandwiches got really nice and toasty. I didn't have to do much flipping or spatula work. Don't skip those green chilies. Here, I have an extra can of them so I can show you. I remember trying these years ago with something. I don't remember. Oh, put them in cornbread once. That's what I did. Chopped green chilies. They say mild, but there's a little bit of a kick to these. This is Old El Paso brand, but they have several others at the store. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go be very bold right now and say that those green chilies really make the sandwich. Yeah. Whoa. All right, I'm going to do another little perfect bite. There we go. And then they won't be so fussy after that, I swear. Taco grilled cheese. You got to make this. It's so easy. And that beef that I made is actually my crispy crumbled beef from my white queso dip. So if you tried that and like that, you'll definitely love this, because that's what basically it's the same exact recipe, except I did slightly larger quantity, so a little bit more onion, a little bit more tomato paste. And you really have to put the cheese on both sides, like I was saying before, because when you spoon that beef on, it needs to adhere. That's what makes it tricky. We're putting ground beef on a grilled cheese sandwich, and if you're not careful, this thing's going to fall apart and all the beef's going to fall out, which is why it's necessary to cheese both slices of bread. So we ensure the stability of the sandwich. That was a very serious thing to say. Ensure the stability of the sandwich. This is absolutely fantastic. Total crowd pleaser, my God. If you have teenagers, they're gonna love this. With the fixings or without. Delicious. I can't say enough good things about it. I can't believe it came out this good. This is my very first time making this. I had this little fantasy recipe in my head for like a year. It finally came true. Okay. All done for now. Taco grilled cheese. You've got to give this a try.